Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, I put out a poll survey asking people if they'd be interested to hear my thoughts on abiogenesis and evolution, and yeah, about 310 people said yes. So that's my account is tiny, so 310 people is an amazing response. Yeah, I've been looking into. I've been interested in it for a long time, but I became really fascinated by it. I think right at the start of COVID, a couple of years ago now, and yeah, I'm not fully focused on it, but I have done a lot of reading, watched a lot of videos, read quite a few papers, and yeah, I think I've gathered a lot of information. I've put a lot of things together in my mind. Certainly not as much as many of the other people or many of the other accounts on YouTube that are covering this kind of thing. I'm absolutely by no means claiming to be an expert, but perhaps some of the things I've come across might be of use to other people. So one thing also I wanted to say was the thing I think that really triggered me was one of my daughters came back from school and started telling me about how they had a textbook that mentioned the transition between an okapi, which is like a small creature, four-legged creature like a horse type thing, and how they'd evolved into giraffes. And that really triggered me, because this is the problem. This is the problem I see in general. It's just like, we used to have this thing in at school. So count from when we were kids, count from 1 to 100, and we'd go. This kid over here would be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we would go 1, 2, miss a few, 99, 100, and this is exactly what I see the explanation of evolution in school textbooks, textbook orthodoxy as they call it. It's just like a film I saw with David Attenborough, deep sea fish, and incredible creature, absolutely pitch black, and very kind of spiky teeth, and it had this kind of lure coming from the back of its spine, of its neck, of its fins, and on the end of the spine was a kind of a luminescent orb. So down in the depths of the ocean, this orb would, spread light around in an otherwise pitch black environment, and small little critters would come and be attracted to the light, and then it would just immediately shoot forward. Very specially designed mouth that would kind of jet out, open, and cause a vacuum, so that as it jetted forward, it would suck the food into it. So everything was like as if it was designed. And David Attenborough said, and the lure gradually evolved over millions of years. And I was thinking to myself that it just doesn't add up at all. This was years ago. So things like this, and people just accept it. And I find there's going to be many people out there, many scientists who are committed to this kind of Darwinistic, evolutionary, materialistic explanation of things, and they'll be going, "Oh, listen to this creationist." But that's not what we should be doing. That's not what we shouldn't be going. Materialist, creationist doesn't forward the discussion. It should be a discussion to find out what is the truth, what actually happened. But as humans, we start with these predispositions, and it's very difficult to be completely objective. I don't think anyone can say they're fully objective. We all have biases. We're all subject to them. We know that because the entertainment industry, advertisement industries, they use these biases to persuade us subconsciously to buy their products. I've got some amazing stories I've picked up in some of the books I've read, which I'm hoping to share with you, in-shaa'Allah. But anyway, so this is a taste of what's to come. I'm really not too sure exactly how I'll format it, but I'll probably start with the definitions as I understand of abiogenesis and evolution. To be honest, I hadn't heard of abiogenesis maybe a year ago. So yeah, it's hopefully going to be useful to some people, in-shaa'Allah. So yeah, I'll be, in-shaa'Allah, recording the first one this weekend if I can. So yeah, let me know what you think, and in-shaa'Allah khair. Assalamu alaikum.